Money, 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 money. Hope you like my little jazzy intro there. Well, it wasn't really jazzy, but... Hey guys, this is Ollie here, and today we're here to talk about the Portal 2 debacle. Debacle, whatever. So if you haven't heard, PC fans, or PC games in general, of Portal 2 who have bought it, are outraged because of there being an in-game store, kind of like Team Fortress 2 with the hats and all that kind of stuff which you could purchase. But a lot of them have rated the game down on Metacritic, for example, to around a 5, maybe below a 5 in terms of score because of this in-game store that they have of Day 1 DLC. Do I agree with them? I don't. I don't agree on the principle of rating the entire game down because of this Day 1 DLC. But one thing I can't stand is Day 1 DLC. I mean, it's the principle that really counts here. The, the basic fact is that you are paying money, not just. Well, in fact, no. You know what? I don't have a list in front of me, but I'm just gonna reveal the ones that I've already seen in terms of what you actually can pay for. You can pay for skins on your bots, which, yeah. You can also pay for gestures. You know, the little co-op high five and give me a hug gestures and all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much what I've already seen so far. Maybe there are special items, but I personally don't know about that. But anyway, the principle, I'm not a big fan of it, especially if it's animations and skins. It's quite obvious that there wasn't a separate budget between that DLC, if you get my meaning. I mean, there are modders and animators, like amateur animators and texture artists, or just people like that, who take the time out of their day, average Joe, to make skins for Counter-Strike Source, for Team Fortress 2, to make some new animations for a mod, and they do it all for free. Why should you pay $2, $4 maybe even, for an animation, aka gesture, or a skin? In fact, there's that one picture that you saw at the very beginning had a skin for $4.99. Why would you pay $5 for a skin or just a different texture on your robot? I mean, it's kind of like the exact same comparison of saying, why would you pay for Xbox Live and all this kind of stuff? But the thing is that they have to pay for it if they want to play it online with strangers or to play it online with their friends. They can get away with that. But I don't know how. But I don't understand how Valve can get away with something like this, especially saying that they didn't mention anything like this. Actually, they didn't mention it at all. The game has mentioned it. You know that there was this in-game store, and quite obvious, Valve pretty much tried to hide it away until the game actually came out. And I'm pretty sure that if Valve like revealed this, saying, "Hey, there's going to be an in-game store, you can buy skins and animation gestures and all that kind of stuff for $2 to $5," I could have definitely seen that game not being on the top sellers list of Steam. Obviously, they probably would have shot themselves in the foot. I mean, overall, I mean, would you pay for it? Leave your feedback, you know, to comment or video response or whatever. I really want to know. I mean, this is the gamer's opinion. I mean, there have been blogs and publications and online websites like Kotaku and Joystick who have been kind of defending it and all that. I mean, yeah, okay, it's Valve. We know they make great games, but there is a line in terms of you paying for more money when it should have been on the disc or in your download on Steam. You know? Anyway, leave a comments, video responses, whatever. I mean, would I pay for it? No, I've never actually paid for a single item in TF2. I've never paid for a hat, never paid for a weapon, never paid for anything in that game. I mean, at least in Team Fortress 2 you can actually craft the weapons and items and all that kind of stuff. You're not going to be able to do that in Portal 2. So, in other words, they just ripped out the content and said, hey, pay more money. Apparently, all the DLC on there is a total of $90. $90 for day one DLC. $90. You could buy another game for that amount, maybe even two on the PC. Chowser.